Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Please put any requests you have tonight over in the chat. The playlist tonight is listed in the chat right now. We'll get started in just a minute. Tonight, I'm requesting that you have either a block, or if you don't own a block, then a small little pillow, or like a box of, well, not a box of cereal. You're gonna want to put weight on it. So maybe like a hardcover book, or a pillow, or like a bunch of towels rolled up with a hair tie around it or something. Because we're gonna be lifting and pushing, and we're gonna be doing lots of fast movements tonight. So my request is that if you get flustered because I'm moving too fast, you just like don't let it get to you. I'm probably gonna screw up 17 times. So be willing to screw up with me and everything will be super. So if nobody has any requests, then we'll go ahead and get started. I'm gonna wait for like one more minute because I started like 1 minute early. Yeah, Roscoe is ready. Hope everybody's doing okay. It's been a hard, heavy day for me. It just feels like everything is kind of exploding right now. So I hope after this class, everybody feels a little more ease and a little more calm. And yeah, so if you have the playlist, go ahead and get it queued up. And we are going to start in child's pose tonight. Let's go ahead and take your child's pose. Take your knees nice and wide on your mat tonight. Let your hands be heavy. Spread your hands wide and let your head be heavy on your mat tonight. And just start to relax into the weight of the pose. Start to come into your Ujjayi Pranayama, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And if you're just joining us, please have a block or a small pillow handy tonight, because we're going to need to do some lifting with props. But for now, just settling into your child's pose. If it feels good and you want to move side to side, then go ahead and move side to side, getting into those hip bones, hip joints, into your shoulders a little bit. Go ahead and bring your hands together in prayer pose on your mat. Walk your hands out as far as you can. Bend at your elbows and let your fingers come to the base of your neck. Walk your elbows out and sit your hips back to your heels for a nice tricep stretch to start things out here. Direct your breath into your shoulder blades. One more big inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands down. Go ahead and come on up to hero pose, Virasana. If you do have a block or a pillow, you can shove it right under your butt just for a little extra height, a little easier on your hips to start things off. And I just want you to start to come into your breath, into your focus. Most critical thing we do is to time all of our movement with inhales and with exhales. So just start to sink into your sit bones or onto the block. And as you inhale, feel yourself lifting through torso and your chest. And as you exhale, settle into this. Shoulders come away from your ears. And just for a moment, be still and just breathe. Relaxing your face. Always relaxing that space between your eyes and your jaw. Take your neck, let your head come over to the right side. And then over to the left side. And then down to center. And then up and let it fall back. And repeat that to the right, to the left, to the front, to the back. It sounds like lyrics to a hip hop song. And on your inhale, sweep your hands up, breathe and reach. Exhale, left wrist into right hand, tilt to your right side. Inhale up through center. Exhale, switch wrists and tilt to your left side. Inhale, hands come up. Drop your right hand down, reach your left arm up and over. Try to extend through the left side of your body so you're feeling yourself growing through your obliques, through your intercostal muscles, all the way up through your arm. Really reaching that left hand over. Inhale, coming up through center. Exhale, tip the other way. Plant your right hip down, really reaching to the through the right side body. Inhale, both hands come up. And on your exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Bring your palms away from your spine. Tuck your chin to your chest and just move here. But keep those palms lifting away from your spine. And on your inhale, bring your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, shoulders down on your back, really far. Inhale to lift. Exhale down. Inhale, sweep your hands up. On your exhale, come forward, remove your block or your pillow. Press it back into a wide-legged child's pose again. Moving side to side. We're gonna get warm quickly tonight. So we'll be ready to move here. Gonna get some good shoulder work. Gonna come on up, tuck your toes, take a plank pose. So holding in your plank, right away firing in your core, hips are lifting here. So like usual, no saggy torso, lift your hips tall, pressing into your palms, square your elbows forward. Neck is iron, nice and long. If it feels good and you wanna shift back and forth on the balls of your feet to warm up, go for it. Come on back through center and inhale your right foot up. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Back to plank. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale to left tricep. Back to plank. If you need a quick break, drop down to your knees. Otherwise, inhale, right leg up. Exhale to right tricep. Pause and lower halfway down. Inhale, press it up. Come back to your plank. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, left tricep. Lower down halfway. Inhale, press it up. Back to plank. Take a quick child's pose. Come on back and circle out your wrists. We're gonna kind of move through variations like that early on, warming up our shoulders, getting heat through our body because we're gonna move a lot tonight. So crawl on back forward, and if you're just joining us, please have a block or a small pillow somewhere handy tonight. Take back into your plank pose. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, and as you come forward, lower halfway down. Inhale back up. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale it back up one more time. Exhale, lower halfway, back to your plank. Take a second to rest. Coming to the left side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower halfway, pause. Inhale it up. Exhale, lower halfway and pause. Inhale it up. Last one, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale it up. Take your child's pose. Knees down, knees wide, circle out your wrists. Let your breath be heavy if it needs to be heavy. Whew. I want you to come on back up. We're gonna take a quick break from being on our wrists, come into your seated pose here. So take the soles of your feet together into your Baddha Konasana. Starting to stretch a little more through hips and shoulders. Plant your feet into your hands. Put pressure on your hands and lean back here. As you inhale, your shoulders come away from your ears. As you exhale, press into your feet. Lean back a little bit further. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, going to come on forward. Widen your feet out to a big diamond. Exhale, fold forward and just rock side to side. Going to close your knees here. Grab behind your thighs, lean back. Take a little bit of a held Navasana. Coming back into that breath. If you'd like to release your legs, you can. Inhale here. On your exhale, I want you to twist your hands to the right, knees to the left, and then switch sides. Like you're driving very erratically in a little boat or a little car. You just shimmy from one side to the next. Just a bunch of shimmying. Keep on moving. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through center. Inhale. Exhale halfway. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale halfway. Inhale up. Roll over your crossed knees. Come into cat-cow just for a quick break. Inhale, take your cow pose. Exhale, curl and round, tuck your chin to your chest. Big breath in for cow. Exhale for cat. Now I want you to take your block or your pillow. Put it underneath your right hand. If you have a block, you might want to put it on whatever side you can wrap your hand around. For me, it's the skinny side. If you have the pillow, just put the pillow flat on the floor. We're going to essentially do a push-up to a side plank. So in from plank, take an inhale. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, up, side plank, lift, back down. Push it up, side plank, lift, back down, lower. Inhale, up, lift, back up and lift. Let's do 3 more. Lower, up, lift, lower, up, lift. Last one. Lower, up, lift. Back to child's pose. Take a break. We're going to switch sides. I think that was 6 or 7. I'm really bad at counting. So come on back up and take the second side. Plant your pillow or your block under your hand. Come into your plank pose. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower, up, side plank and lift. Back down, lower, up, side plank and lift. Down, lower, up, side plank. Down, lower, up, side plank. 2 more. Down, lower, up, side plank. Last one. Down, lower. Woo! Side plank. Drop your block, drop your pillow. Take another child's pose. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm, like you're ready to go. Going to come on up to Virasana and then back into your seats. Soles of feet together. Baddha Konasana again. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to fold forward with your feet close in this time. Moving, maybe dipping one shoulder, then the next. And I want you to keep your feet sealed together. Lengthen them out a little bit further in front of you. Bring your hands in front of you. Start to lay back. And as you lay back, your feet are going to hover. So your sacrum is on the ground, but your neck and shoulders are lifting. Take an inhale. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up, down, up, down. Move with your breath. Down. Exhale as you lift. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Little tiny crunches. Keep pulsing through 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock behind your thighs. Cat-cow. Nice job with an unconventional warm-up tonight. Inhale for that cow pose. Exhale, curling around, chin to chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. You can move your block and pillow a little off to the side now, so they're not in your way. Go ahead and take your downward facing dog.
Tuck your toes, lift your hips, pedal out your feet here. Take whatever moves you need to really get into your calves, into your hamstrings. Press one heel into the mat deeply while you lift the opposite. Spread your fingers nice and wide to distribute weight through your hands evenly. And then very slowly walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold and just sit in this ragdoll pose. Might feel good to grab your elbows. Might feel good to clasp your hands at your low back and rinse out your shoulders. Might feel good to traction your skull, grabbing the base of your skull. Wherever you are, take one more breath. And on your exhale, release your bind. Take your right foot, step it behind your left foot. Have your pinky toes right together. Inhale, reach your hands up tall. Sweep your hands high. Exhale to fold forward. A little bit of an IT band stretch here. If your hands can't reach the mat, just let them hang. Maybe you grab your shins. Mine can barely reach the mat. My IT bands are wicked tight. If you'd like to add in a twist here, you can take the left hand, plant your left hand down and open your right arm up to the right. Deepening that stretch into that IT band and the outer hip on the right side. Take one more inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down, switch the cross of your legs so your right foot can come to forward and next to. Inhale, sweep those hands up tall. Exhale, fold forward. Just sink into this, be heavy. Let your head relax. If you want that twist, your right hand's gonna come down to the mat. You're gonna inhale and open that left arm up. It's kind of a tricky twist because you're compromised with your balance right now. That's okay. Twisting is great. It releases toxins. It releases stress. Not that anybody has any of that right now. We're all doing great. Everything's fine. Take one more inhale. Exhale it right back down. Uncross your legs. Heel toe your feet out. Meet me down in Malasana. Come back into that breath. Feel free to move in your Malasana. So we're going to do some variations of skater pose tonight, which we haven't really done much in class, but it's like a taller version of Skandasana. And we're going to just, it's almost like a dance. We're going to move through skater down to Skandasana. It's very swoopy. So just do your best to try to follow along, and I will do my best not to screw up, but no assurances. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead. Heel toe your feet through the midline. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back to plank pose. Inhale and plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, flip your feet, lift for cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, lead with your hips, come into down dog. Focus on breath. Take a big inhale through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall. Exhale, over to the right side with your lean. Inhale, come on up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or gently hop back. Chaturanga, always the option to pause halfway or throw in some push-ups if you haven't gotten enough already. Inhale for cobra or lift your hips for upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. Deliberately pedal out your feet, stretching those hamstrings. One more round of Surya Namaskar. Take a big breath in. Bottom of your exhale, find the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale, tilt to your right side and then flow through the midline. Switch your hands halfway. Inhale, up through center. We're gonna reverse that. Exhale, over to the left. Flow through center, switch hands halfway. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, make your way back through chaturanga. Any way you see fit. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Feels good to move the body today. Take a big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, find Malasana at the top of the mat. So here we are again. Elbows squishing between your knees, and again, just move. Keep opening up those hips. Come into your focus and into your intention for class. If you don't know what to do for an intention, my suggestion would be just to focus on moving in time with your breath. Always a really good one to do. On your inhale, sweep your hands up tall, reach. Exhale, back through heart center, heel toe your feet to touch. Sorry to keep pulling my pants up here. Next inhale, find your chair pose. Reach those arms long, shoulders away from your ears. Take one more inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, take your right foot, step your right foot back. Drop your right knee down. Inhale, open that right arm up. And exhale, kind of reverse your Anjaneyasana. Lift that left arm, big breath in. Exhale, back to the front of your mat. Straighten out that left leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Hamstring awakening right away. Inhale, come forward, sweep your hands up for Anjaneyasana for 2 breaths. One more big inhale. On your exhale, sweep your hands down, tuck your back toes, step your left foot back, move through chaturanga. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Extend your right leg up on your inhale. Step your right foot forward. Sweep that left arm up and swim it all the way back to reverse. Big inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Straighten out your right leg. Ardha Hanumanasana. Sink into this stretchy, stretchy hamstring. One more big breath. On your exhale, come back forward. Sweep your hands up for 2 breaths. As you exhale, bring those shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen through your spine on your inhale. And on your exhale, sweep your hands down, tuck your back toes, step to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale back into your chair pose. Sit low, hands come high. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back. Same thing we just did. Open that left arm all the way back to reverse your Anjaneyasana. Big breath in here. Exhale to cartwheel your hands down. Straighten out that right leg. Ardha Hanumanasana. This time, twist over to the left side. Let your hips fall out to the right side, moving that stretch to your groin. One more breath here. On your exhale, come over to the right side of your leg, moving the stretch into your IT band and outer hip just a little bit more. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, rock forward. Take your Anjaneyasana for 2 breaths, sinking into that bent right knee. Extend and reach through your hands. And as you exhale, sink a little lower into that leg. One more big breath in. Exhale, hands come down, tuck your back toes, step back, move through chaturanga. Big upward facing dog here. Down dog on your exhale. Extend your left leg up, big breath in. Exhale, step your left foot forward, drop that right knee down, Open that right arm. Inhale, swim through, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Straighten out your left leg. Sink into this Ardha Hanumanasana. Maybe play with pointing and flexing your toes, seeing what feels good for you. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, twist to the right side. Maybe let that hip pop out to the left just a little bit, really engaging your inner thigh, sinking, letting that muscle move a little bit. Take one more breath. On your exhale, walk it over to the left side here. My next leg, if I want to come back, is this guy. Next, inhale, walk your hands forward, come up into your Anjaneyasana. Inhale and really reach through your spine. Exhale and sink down into that leg. Inhale to reach. Exhale, swim your hands down, tuck your back toes, step to the top of your mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up. We're gonna reset, come all the way to the top. Exhale to fold. Okay, so we're gonna start our sequences now. And just to give you a little demonstration, skater's a pose that I don't do often, but it's kind of basically like you're gonna point to the side of your mat, and it's like you're a speed skater. So like during the old Olympics, or like during the Winter Olympics, think of the guys that are speed skaters. You're doing a lot of hip mobility, and we'll end up coming down really low into Skandasana. So just be prepared for that kind of movement. It's pretty fun, actually. I think. So back to intention. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out here. Next inhale, come right into your chair pose. Sit low. Sweep your hands high. Big circle. Exhale, sweep them around back. Inhale, bring them back up. Exhale, sweep them around back. Sit a little bit lower. One more time. Inhale, bring them forward and up. Exhale, side and back. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, make your way back through Chaturanga. Cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Just like we started in class, some intense work here. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, knee to your right tricep, option to dip halfway down. Inhale, kick it back up. Exhale, cross that right leg under your body for fallen star, variation of side plank. Inhale to lift and reach those hips up. Exhale, back down, three-legged dog. Inhale that right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Come on up into your crescent pose. Take an inhale. On your exhale, we're gonna pivot so our feet are kind of pointing to the side of the left side, the side of the left. And right away, lean over that right side for your skater, and then swing to the left, and to the right, to the left. My feet are planted flat on the mat, and to the right, to the left, right, and then to the left. Come all the way up, and then take your Skandasana left side. Right toes are pointing up. And we're gonna come with our hands and sweep all the way up, standing tall. Right knee is bent. So we're gonna do that one more time. We're gonna swing our arms to the left all the way through. Skandasana, bent left knee, right toes up. Swinging hands to the right, big breath in. Skandasana, right knee, toes pointing to the left. On our inhale, come up, stand tall for star pose. Exhale for warrior two. Inhale to reach your warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Straighten out that right leg here. Take a big breath in. Come for your triangle pose. Reach that right arm forward. Reach, reach, reach. Right hand comes down to that right shin. The left arm extends to the sky. Come back into your breath. Taking a momentary break here. One more big inhale. Exhale, that left hand's gonna come down. Frame your front foot. Pivot your foot over to the center of the mat. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Rise up into crescent pose. So the next move I want you to do is take an inhale. And on your exhale, we're gonna kind of karate chop
Karate kick. Knee up, elbows to the left. So inhale it back down. Exhale, kick and twist. It's a little awkward. Inhale here. Exhale, kick. Inhale down. Exhale up and kick. Inhale down. Exhale up and kick. Ah! Inhale down. Exhale, bring your hands down. Take your right foot up for three-legged dog. Big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or upward dog. Down dog on your exhale. So it's a little bit more of an aerobic sequence to start with. We'll try our second side here. Extend your left leg up on your breath in. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Stay here, lower down halfway. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, cross that leg under your body for that variation of side plank. Inhale to lift your hips tall. Reach that right hand up. Exhale, coming back to three-legged dog. Big breath in. Exhale, step that left foot forward. Come on up, crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, open for that skier variation, second side. Starting on the left, bend with that left knee, reach your arms out. Exhale to the right, to the left, to the right, opening the hips here, to the left, and the right, to the left. This time, inhale your arms to the right, all the way up. Set down Skandasana, right side, left toes to the sky. Hands coming to the left, swooping up, standing. Skandasana on your left knee, right toes to the sky. Hands going to the right, inhale up, back to that right knee. One more time. Hands to the left, come up, swoop. Bending over that left knee, toes to the right. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, we're gonna come up, stand, take a big inhale. We're gonna spin it open for warrior two. So my left knee is bent, right leg is straight, parallel to the back of my mat. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior, and then straighten out that left leg. Take a big breath in. Exhale, extend that left arm forward, hips come back, reach, reach, reach. Take your triangle pose here. Extend that right arm to the sky. Come back into your breath. Back into your focus. One more inhale. On my exhale, bend through that left knee. Heel toe your foot a little bit more towards center. Let your hands frame your front foot. Have your feet on railroad tracks for optimal balance here. Come on up to your crescent pose. We're gonna move through 5 of our little twisty kicks. So take a big breath in. Exhale, kick that knee to the left, twist to the right. Inhale it down. Exhale, up and twist. Down. Exhale, up. Inhale down. 2 more. Exhale, up. Inhale it down. Exhale it up. It's so awkward. Take a big breath in. Exhale your hands down to frame your front foot. Kick that left leg up for three-legged dog. Big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra, upward dog. Take your child's pose here. Ooh, knees wide. Walk your hips side to side. Rock your hips side to side. Let your breath come back. So we're gonna run through that again, but this time have your pillow or your block handy on the right side of your mat. So when we do our side plank variation, you're gonna have the option to come down, grab that, lift that block up. So just have that handy if you wanna add in the extra element. One more big breath in your child's pose. And on your exhale, I want you to crawl forward on your forearms for forearm plank. Tuck your toes here, lift your hips. And I want you to pull like you're pulling your elbows towards your knees and your knees towards your elbows. Fire through that core. Keep lengthening your neck out for one more big breath in. Exhale, relax, but stay in that plank. Walk your knees out, drop your right knee down, then your left, then your right, and your left, and just walk your knees slowly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up to plank pose, then downward facing dog.
Take a big breath in down dog. On your exhale, step or hop into your malasana. Top of the mat. So I hope everybody's enjoying our funky little flow tonight. Sometimes I just want to do things different, and there's a little bit of a learning curve even for me. So feel free to take a break here if you want to grab a sip of something. Cheers to Lost Giants. I miss that place a lot right now. Like most everything else, I just miss it. Come back into your breath, back into your focus, sitting up tall in Malasana. Next, inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Hands to heart center, heel toe your feet through the midline. So block or pillow close to the right side. We're gonna move through sequence again. Sit low, hands come high, reach your arms long. Exhale, swoop your hands back. Inhale to reach them forward. Exhale, swoop them back. Inhale, swoop them forward. Come onto your tippy toes, hands to heart center. Sit as low as you can. I want you to take that left elbow and tap it to your right knee. Back through center, tap your right elbow to your left knee. Still on your tippy toes, back through center. Switch it again, left elbow to right knee. Back through center, right elbow, left knee. One more inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, step hop, or maybe play with a crow coming back through chaturanga. Cobra, upward facing dog. Down dog on your exhale. So if you have your blocker pillow, bring it real close to that right hand. You can even put it under your hand now if you'd like. It's up to you. But take a big breath in. Sigh out your mouth. Next inhale, lift that right leg tall. Exhale, knee to tricep, option to dip halfway down. Inhale, kick it up. Now take that block. Oh, shoot, I had the wrong side. It's going to need to be on your left side. Block on your left side. Cross that right leg under. Inhale and lift that block. Option to lift your right leg for core work. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return your block to the floor. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. We're going to switch up the order this time. Coming up to your crescent pose. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Relax into chill crescent here. Catch that breath. Pump that right knee forward, low into that left leg. Left knee is lifting. And your inhale, hands come to heart center. Exhale, kick that left knee up and twist. Inhale it down. Exhale, twist. Inhale it down. Exhale, twist. 2 more. Come up, down. Last one. Up, down. Nice work. Inhale, sweep your hands tall. Exhale for warrior 2. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, take that star pose coming into skater on your right side. So bend that right knee. You're reaching for all things on the right side. Exhale, left side. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. This time, inhale, sweep your hands all the way up, circle. Bend over that right knee. Left toes are pointy. Hands coming to the left. Inhale, sweep up and over. Right toes point. Let's do it 2 more times. Up to the right knee. Opposite side, the left knee. And as you inhale this time, sweep your hands up tall. Big reach. This time we're going to take our triangle pose right away. So reach that right hand forward, straighten out that right leg. Come into that triangle pose. Left arm extends to the sky. Come back into the focus of your breath. So I want you to look down at your right foot, maybe bump that back foot in just a tiny bit. We're going to lift off of our left foot for half moon pose. Allow yourself to wobble. Hips are opening to the left side here. If you have your block handy, you want to use it for support, by all means, grab it. Holding in half moon though. It's a hard pose to hold. It's okay to fall out. Keep breathing. Your breath will help you balance. On your next inhale, want you to start to twist your torso to the floor. Keep that left leg lifting. Hands are at heart center here. Establish your balance and then reach your arms long for warrior 3. Ooh, so much work going on that right leg. One more inhale. Exhale, bring yourself up standing tall. Take your tree pose here. Left leg into your right thigh. Ooh, I have very slippery pants tonight. Try not to have any pressure on your knee. That's the main thing with tree pose. So relaxing through your right foot. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, come back into your airplane pose. Oh, struggle is real. Back into your airplane pose. Fly those hands back. Inhale here. Exhale. Land it back into your crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to the inside of that front foot. Drop your left knee down. This is going to feel so good. Heel toe that right foot out to the right. Take your lizard pose here. Let your knees and toes be in alignment off the corner of your mat and just move any way you need to move. You can stay up tall. You can come down to your forearms and tuck your back toes and move. You can come all the way down to the mat if you'd like. Always the option for that quad stretch. And while we're here, go ahead and take your block and move it to the opposite side of the mat. So I screwed that up last time. Everybody's perfect. So keep moving through your lizard pose. Lots of work on that hip. You might even feel good to give yourself a little foot massage here. I'm trying not to grip the mat with my toes and balances, but it's really hard not sometimes. So from your lizard pose, the next move is going to be back through chaturanga. However, if you'd like to play with an arm balance here, this is a great place to test our Kandanyasana. If you have the block and you want to put the block or the pillow right here in case you fall forward, it's a good safety net. So for Kandanyasana 2, we're going to kind of heel toe our foot off the corner of the mat. I always like to think of like a spider's leg here. It looks like a spider's leg. You're going to make a little shelf with your elbows. I jam my right elbow like directly into my hip bone here. So I'm going to come on down. Left elbow goes into the left hip bone. Shift your weight forward. And then start to see if you can lift that right leg, and then maybe you teeter that left leg up. And like I said, if you fall, you're going like 2 inches. So it's not super far to fall. And if you're proficient here and you want to kick back and move through vinyasa, go for it. If you're in lizard, feel free to step back for your chaturanga. Any way you take it, we'll meet back in downward dog. So have your block handy for your side plank on this side. From downward dog, we're going to extend our left leg up on our inhale. Exhale, hover down for that half push-up with your knee to your tricep. Inhale to kick it up. Exhale, that left foot's going to go underneath your body. Grab your block or your pillow. Inhale to reach it tall. Exhale, option to hold that leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Block comes down. 3-legged dog. Inhale it up. Exhale, step forward. Feet are on railroad tracks. Come on up and let's take our chilled crescent. Inhale to reach your hands tall. Exhale to interlace your fingers behind your head. Oh, I gotta catch my breath, you guys. I'm feeling quite winded tonight. So lean back into this crescent. Make it feel good on your chest. Really lunge into that left leg. Press your right heel back here. Take one more inhale. Exhale your hands to heart center. So we're going to move through 5 of those little kicky twists. Take a big breath in. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale it down. Exhale to the left. Inhale it down. Exhale, up, down. 2 more. Up, down. Last one. Up, down. Crescent pose. Big breath in. Exhale for warrior 2. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, take your star pose, preparing for skater on that left leg. So lean to the left, bend to that left leg. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. And to the right. And to the left. And to the right. And this time we're going to inhale, hands up. Swoop over Skandasana on that left knee. Right toes are bent. Or right toes are up to the sky. Inhale, sweeping hands to the left or to the right. Come back over to your right knee, sink down into this. Hands going to the left, inhale it up and sweep it over. Right toes to the sky. One more time, hands to the right. Last Skandasana here. Next breath in, come up nice and tall. Reach your arms up. We'll take our triangle pose. So pivot your back foot to be parallel to the back of the mat. Left leg is straight. Reach that left arm out, hips come back. Find that triangle pose. Right arm comes to the sky. Let your breath come back down. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one out of breath. You guys are going to have to tell me if this was hard. I'm very sweaty right now. So maybe bump that back foot in just a tiny bit. Lean into this left knee, bend into the left knee. Lift that right leg up, taking our half moon pose here. So torso and hips are open to the right side. If you come out, just come on back into it. We're gonna hold for a few breaths here, so you have ample time. And I always say if you fall out not to get frustrated, but I know how hard it is to be easy on yourself. So try to be easier on yourself tonight. Extend that right leg a little higher. Take one more big breath. On your exhale, twist your torso down. Bring your hands to heart center. Lift that right leg up, really feeling it in the glute and the low back here. Extend your arms long. Reach out to me. Reaching out to you. For warrior three, take one more inhale. Exhale, go ahead and stand up. Take your tree pose. Right foot into your left thigh. Settle into this. Relax the left toes. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, that right foot's going to come back. Your arms are going to fly back for Degasana, airplane pose. Always love your wobbles for making that left leg so strong. Left ankle, all those little ligaments. Take one more inhale. Exhale it back down to your crescent pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale, sweep your hands down for lizard. Drop that right foot down. Heel toe your left foot out to the left side. Make sure your toes and your knees are in the same plane, facing the same direction. And allow yourself to sink into this lizard pose. It should feel really good. Worked super hard on a lot of different things tonight with your hips and your quads, so let this feel really nice. Again, option to come down to your forearms if you'd like, or all the way down to the mat. You can also bend into your right knee and reach back and grab your foot. If you'd like to stay in your lizard pose, feel free to stay in your lizard pose. If you would like to work your way into the arm balance here, make a shelf with your elbows. Shimmy that left tricep under your left thigh. And with all arm balances, it's really critical that you not stare at the mat. You have to look forward. So have your vision forward. Make this shelf. Let your hip bones come down on your elbows as you walk that left foot out. And then see if you can't take weight out of that right foot and fly your left foot. If you haven't, stay here and celebrate. And if you want to play with kicking that foot back, take a big breath in. On your exhale, you're going to do like a mini push-up and kick that leg back. Everybody move through chaturanga, and we're going to meet in child's pose here. So take your knees wide. Set your hips back towards your heels. And really sink into your child's pose. Circle out your wrists. They've done so much work tonight. Come back into that stretch we started class with. So walk your hands forward. Take prayer pose with your hands. Bend at your elbows. Walk your elbows forward. And sink your thumbs to the back of your neck. Give yourself a little massage here. You've earned it. One more big breath in. On your exhale, bring your hands forward. Give yourself some space on either side. We're going to do swastikasana here, the big chest stretch. So come on down to your bellies. Extend your right arm directly out to the right. Directly out like a T. Left hand's gonna be right by your left shoulder. I want you to just roll on to the outside of that right shoulder. So my right hip bone is in the ground, and then I'm gonna keep rolling so I'm more my right glute than my hip bone. Planting my left foot into the mat. If you feel any pinching or anything weird in your right shoulder, please just back off of this stretch. If you feel good and you want to keep pushing, you can take your right foot and also plant it on the mat. I have mobility issues in the shoulder, so I'm gonna stay right here. But I'm directing my breath into my pec majors, into the front of my shoulder. A lot of us have a really tight chest right now from anxiety. So it's important to open your chest here. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, come on back to your belly. And this time I want you to extend your left arm directly out. We're gonna just roll to the left side here. Same thing, second side. I'm gonna plant my right foot on the mat behind my left leg. See how that feels. And if that's feeling okay, I have a little more mobility on this side, so I'm gonna plant both feet on the mat here. Take one more breath in. And on your exhale, come on back to your belly. We're gonna do one back bend on our stomach. So you can choose to do either locust pose or upward facing bow. For locust, you're just gonna reach your hands back, lift your chest, lift your feet. For upward facing bow, you're gonna grab your feet here, bend at the knees, and kick into your hands. So wherever you are, neck is long, and lift everything up. Keep breathing wherever you are. One more inhale. Exhale, bring everything down. Windshield wiper your legs here. Go ahead and bring your palms under your shoulders. Push up to hands and knees. I want you to come onto your shins. Taking one round of camel pose tonight. If you're comfortable with camel, you can have your feet flat. If you're new to camel, please start with your toes pointing into the mat. Everybody bring your hands back to your sacrum. Squeeze your elbows together. I want you to stand up as tall as you can on your knees. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, I want you to go ahead and lean back. And if you're feeling any pinch in your spine, you can just stop right here. If you're feeling like this is enough of a back bend, you can stop right here. If you want to go further, you can reach back and maybe find your heels. If that feels pretty good, take a big breath in. On your exhale, and let your head fall back. Press your hips to the sky. Basically, it's like upward facing bow, but we're on our shins. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, lift up through your quads. Set back down into your hero's pose. Let everything settle back down. That pose always makes me very woozy. And then I want you to just come into a comfortable seat here tonight. So we're gonna do fire log pose, also known as double pigeon. This is a great place to have your block and or your pillow handy. So for this one, we're gonna start with our left shin parallel to the top of the mat. And I want your shin parallel, I don't want your foot back here. I want your foot out so you have this nice straight line with the leg. Take your right foot, stack it on that left knee, and then I want you to walk your right shin so it's directly on top of your left shin. And you might have this space here. This is a great place to wedge a pillow or a block so you have a little more support. So either way, I want you just to align your legs first, sit up tall here, take an inhale. And on your exhale, this is where it gets fun, fold forward. You might go 2 inches. You might be able to come all the way down with your forehead to the floor. I want you to just walk your hands out. And please enjoy this amazing cover of Pony from Genuine. Are you kidding me right now? High School Lacey is just loving this. This is by Leon Bridges, and I've been on a big Leon for this kick these days. So this is a deep outer hip stretch, maybe into your right glute even. And I really want you to just sink into this. And you might find that as you sit, you're going to open quickly. You can walk yourself a little further into this one. It's really important to stay with your breath here. Big, deep inhales and big, deep exhales. One more breath on this side. And as you exhale, we're going to walk it back up into your cross-legged seat. Lean back, remove your prop, and just take your feet, plant them on the ground, and windshield wiper. You might have felt a deep stretch in your quad on the left side too, which is awesome. So we're going to take side 2, stacking right shin down first. And then your left foot's going to come on that right knee. And this is my side where I am like real tight. So I'm going to use the block on this side for now. Maybe use the pillow in a moment. But stack it so your shins are parallel. Your feet aren't too close to your crotch. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, oh yeah, walk yourself forward. I think I'm going to go down. And just start to come forward and be kind to your body because it might be screaming at you right now, but just let it scream. Tell it it's doing a good job. We carry a lot of stress and tension in our hips. So when you do a class that's really deeply dedicated to hips, which I think pretty much all of my classes are, you might feel like emotional releases sometimes, which might sound really cheesy, but I have cried in many a yoga class that are really hip intensive because it just sort of like opens the river for me. So I guess the nice thing about the privacy of doing yoga in your own home is that you can cry and not have to worry about being self-conscious. Although in my classes, you should just let it fly anyway. I've cried in my classes. I don't even know if you guys know that. One more breath on this side. Maybe fold a little further forward. Just push that line. Yeah. Then we're going to start to come all back up. Remove your props off to the side here. Windshield wiper your legs. And come on down to your backs here. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. And let your knees fall over to that left side. Open your right arm out to the right, maybe tracking your knees down to the left here. And take some really big inhales and exhales, feeling your chest and your back expand. You worked really hard tonight. That was a very sweaty, high heartbeat class. So feel heavy in these twists. Wring out all the last tension that you have. Next, inhale, knees come through center. Exhale to the right side. Let that left arm open. Right hand holds your knees down. Bring your knees up through center. Take your happy baby pose. Reach up and grab the soles of your feet. Squish your sacrum down to the mat. It might feel good to rock side to side or extend one leg or the other leg. Maybe both legs. Take any final movements that you'd like to take tonight. And when you're done wiggling around, grab your knees, bring your forehead up to your knees, scrunch everything together in a big ball. Take a giant inhale. And on your exhale, kick out and relax and be really heavy for your Shavasana. Feel your body vibrating, the prana running through your veins. And feel the weight
of your body being supported by your mat and by the floor. And find some comfort in knowing that you always have that for support.
Working so hard to move forward and on. Feels like my heart's been beating back. Should I hide my excitement, put on makeup, or wear a dress? Should I hold back? Or should I let go? Should I put on a record? Or should I just lay the radio? Should I? Should I just take it slow? Should I just take it slow? When I just want to run in, I just want to rush in, I just want to rush in, I just want to rush in.
Go ahead and start to bring some movement back into your fingers and your toes. Take some big inhales and big exhales. Rock your head side to side, and if it feels good, take yourself into a full body stretch. Eventually make your way back up to your comfortable seat. Please bring your hands to heart center. Bow your hand to your head to your hands. And I ask that you dedicate this class to somebody who really needs a little extra love and good vibes tonight. And Lord knows the world is full of them right now. We'll close with our 3 final breaths. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale. Inhale to sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have a wonderful, safe, and healthy weekend. Miss you, love you. And then next week, class schedule is going to change to probably Tuesday night and Friday night, and then potentially morning classes on Thursday and maybe Monday. So stay tuned to the Facebook page and to the Instagram account for a class announcement to see if something will happen on Monday morning. It just depends on how things go. Anyway, I hope you all have a great night, and I hope you feel nice and stretchy. I will talk to you soon. Take care.